Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that there was little economic data released overnight, so this report will be quite thin, and it's Veterans Day holiday in the US. First up today, we should note that China's October vehicle sales surged by 7% from a year ago to just over 3 million units in the month. This contrasted with a 1.7% drop on that basis in September and shows recent government policy measures aimed at boosting the retail market are in fact having an impact. Domestic NEV penetration exceeded 50% for the third straight month there. And that is a bright spot because the wider new yuan loan data for October was weak again in China. In fact, very weak. At 500 billion yuan new lending in October, this was the least since 2009. It was well below the low bar analysts had expected of 700 billion and emphasises just how little real economy investment is taking place in China at present. So far, their stimulus model has been a fizzer. In the US, we should probably note that third quarter earnings for Wall Street have come in very positively, with most companies having now reported, and most delivered better than expected results. So it'll be no surprise that indexes like the S&P 500 are running at record high levels. And following the US election, Bitcoin is having a moment, spurred by the perceived influence the crypto bros are having in the incoming administration. Bitcoin hasn't changed, of course. It is still not a unit of account, still not a medium of exchange, and hardly even a store of value. It's not anonymous either, which makes it an odd choice for the libertarian crypto crowd, and it is a clunky transaction device that holders notice when they first try to buy it with fiat currencies. But its speculation attributes are currently making holders seem wealthy in fiat terms. In the real world, we should note that Malaysia is going through quite a construction boom, largely for residential buildings. Construction activity rose by 23% in the third quarter of 2024 from a year ago, the 10th consecutive period of heady growth. Construction of non-residential building is booming too. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now just on 4.35% and up 4 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $2,616 an ounce, down $68 from yesterday. And oil prices are down $2.50 at $68 a barrel in the US, while the international Brent price just over $71.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar starts today at 59.6 US cents, unchanged from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're up 10 basis points at 90.7 Australian cents, but against the euro, we've risen 40 basis points to 56 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 68.9 and up 20 basis points from yesterday. And the Bitcoin price starts today at $84,265 and up 5.6% from yesterday. Volatility over the past 24 hours has been very high at just on plus or minus 4.1%. You can get more news affecting the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again tomorrow.